Today, I'm going to talk to you about 3 things that I wish I knew that I learned while I was losing 15 pounds over 50 years old. Hi there, my name is Suzanne and I am 51 years old, and when I turned 45, I struggled to lose any weight. No matter what I tried, I just couldn't figure out how to get the weight off. But this last year, I was able to finally figure out what I needed to do to get off the 15 pounds that I have taken off over the last 7 months. And I'm going to share with you the 3 things that I learned that I wish I would have known. So the first thing is, I wish I would have realized following this diet plan that I've been following, how good I would feel being on the plan. So I am following a low carb, low sugar, keto style diet plan, which means that I have been eliminating most of the sugar that I used to eat, a lot of the high carb foods that I used to eat, and I've been focusing mainly on protein and fat and a little bit of carb through my vegetables. And now that I have been on this plan for around 7 months, I'm just amazed at how good I feel now. So in the beginning, when I first started going on more of a keto plan, I did have an adjustment period where I wasn't really feeling a lot of the energy burst that people said they were getting when they were following this low carb plan. But now that I've been sticking to it pretty consistently over the last 7 months, I have to say, I feel amazing. And I notice now if I go off for some reason, like I have maybe a cheat meal, maybe it's fast food, it has a lot of carbohydrate in it, it has a lot of whatever ingredients they put in the food, I just feel terrible. I feel sluggish, I'm tired, and I'm just ready to get back on my low carb plan because I feel so much better, so much more energy. I used to have to take 1 to 2 naps a day because I get poor sleep at night. But now, some days, I never get tired. So one of the things that I had to do when I first started this plan was I had to get over a mindset problem that I had. I looked at keto as a bad plan to follow, even though I'd never really tried it, just because of a lot of the things that I had heard about kind of low carb over the years. I never actually tried it for myself to see how I would feel on it. And I started watching my weight in the 90s when I was in my teens. And back then it was low fat, high carb, didn't matter what kind of carb you ate. And that was kind of the mentality of keeping your cholesterol down, being healthy, losing weight. And so that's what I followed. And so I resisted going on this keto plan. I wish I would have known before I started this how much better I would have felt because I would have started this much, much earlier. The second thing that I wish I knew was that this is a process. When you're over 50, weight loss is a long process. It takes time. I have had plateaus, maybe for a couple months at a time, but I found that as I stick to my plan, over time, I have shed weight. The first month that I tried this, I did lose 10 pounds pretty easily, but over the next 5 or 6 months, I really didn't lose a lot of weight, even though I was trying to stick to the plan as much as possible. But over the last month or so, I was able to lose another 5 pounds just by sticking it out. If I had known that I was going to have these periods of time where I wouldn't lose weight, but that I just needed to stick to it, I think I could have just enjoyed the process a lot more, not been so vigilant to have to lose weight and try to lose as much weight as possible and get as discouraged as I did off and on. And so now I'm just learning to enjoy this process. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, like I said, I feel so much better. And over the long term, I have been losing weight. The third thing I wish I would have known, again, I would have started sooner if I had known this, is just how easy it has been for me to lose weight over 50. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I had been trying a lot of different things to lose weight after I turned 45 years old. And as I got closer to where I'm at now, it was even harder for me to lose weight. I might lose a couple pounds, but then I would plateau, maybe gain them back. It was really hard for me to get any kind of traction. But following the plan that I follow now, it's actually been pretty easy. I don't count calories. I just simply count net carbs. And I try to exercise as often as possible, but I make sure that I eat enough food to where I don't feel hungry, but I also try to make sure I don't overeat or feel too full. And to be honest, it's worked out really good for me. It's felt almost effortless. And the thing about the keto plan that I've been following is my sugar cravings have completely diminished. I hardly eat any kind of sweets or treats anymore because I don't even crave them. And this plan also helps me with my appetite. So I track my calories anyway on Carb Manager. It just automatically tracks it while I'm tracking my net carbs. But what I noticed was I'm eating a lot less food in terms of calories, and I don't even realize it because I have cut out all of the high starchy carbs, all of the treats, and so I'm eating like healthy vegetables, protein, fat, and I've been able to lose weight, but I'm also eating way less calories without even feeling like I'm depriving myself or denying myself. And that is what has made it easier for me to stay on this plan over the last 7 months. This is probably the longest I've actually stayed on a plan like this, but it's because it's just so much easier than any other plan I've ever followed. So if you're struggling with your weight like I did, and you want to know what I did to lose that first 10 pounds and even that first 15 pounds, then I'm going to put a video up here that tells you exactly how I did that. It's going to walk you through. I also have many videos that go through my weight loss journey. I'm on a 40-pound weight loss journey. If you are too, then go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Let me know, and let's do this together.